Hello everyone. In behalf of our partners, Viva Films, Cinecol, maraming salamat sa inyong pag-attend. We're thrilled to have Paolo Avellino. Palakpakan natin it's such an honor to work with Paolo, and I'm sure all of us here are excited that he's joining us for this screening. Direct Philip King, and on her way is Miss Kylie Versosa. So again, thank you. Please spread the word at salamat sa pagtangkilik sa pelikulang Pilipino. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Boss Direk. Avellino!
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. First time natin mapapanood ng Elevator, and I hope it inspires everyone here, and I hope you help us spread the word. So thank you again for coming. We're gonna have another screening tomorrow, and I hope some of you get invited to the premiere night as well namin. So you can makasama niyo yung full force ng cast and tao behind the movie. So thank you.
There you have it. That was Jared of Elevator, Paolo Avellino. Up next, we have
We get inspired by our message, and please help us spread the word for our April 24. It's showing nationwide. Thank you, everybody.
There you have it. Thank you very much. Ana, habol.
Screening before group. So my first question is for Direct Phil, right? So how did you do because I believe you casted some actors from Singapore, so how did you do the casting?
We were in co-production with Dogma Films, which is run by Sanjay Reve, a very good close friend of Lino and ours. So it was through Sanjay that we were able to audition and cast for our Singaporean actors and the different nationalities that you saw in film.
So for Kylie and Direct, do you have like any weird experiences in an elevator?
Yes, one time I opened the elevator and then it was like a random day, but there was like 3 men dressed in black, head to toe from hats, and I was wondering, Halloween ba to or hindi? And then I realized hindi naman to Halloween. So yeah, I was going down, but instead I said, no, I'm going up. So I didn't ride the elevator.
And how about you, Direct? Like,
well, kami actually, this experience, one of the scariest also, I shared with Dino Cayetano and Shugo Prego, my partners in Rain. We were in Hong Kong for Filmart. We rode the elevator, which didn't have a basement, and apparently there was this guy just waiting for us there. So we rode up, and we were looking at each other thinking, oh my god, is this guy a ghost or something? Then we exited our floor, the guy was following, and then we realized he was just our neighbor. But it was just freaky that we didn't know where he came from, so there.
okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other one who would like to ask a question? Kindly raise your hands, please.
Kapag nanonood ako, parang feeling ko maganda siyang i-develop into a series. Have you considered that?
We are actually considering a series for it. Good take on it. Parang may wealth of characters kasi, like yung mga tropa ni Jared's army as we call them. All the actors, kasi sila Malaysian, Thai, ganyan. I asked them to build their own story kasi syempre hindi ko naman kaya i-fake yung culture nila doon. So I asked it to come from them. So may wealth of story nga, not just with Jared and Bettina's character, but yung mga peripheral characters in the movie. So on point yung tanong mo. Thank you.
At saka Direct, ano?
Foreign cast nyo, ang galing.
Oh, thank you. Hindi, legit yun si Adrian.
Especially si Byron, hindi niya umarte. I think we can hear each other, right?
Yes,
so,
we can. This is Pao Kanyamo. Well, I do have a question. Was it difficult for you guys to shoot in Singapore?
Visible?
Difficult. Or is there any challenges to have to work in abroad?
Work in abroad?
Yeah,
Actually, mas madaling na work in Singapore, I guess, kasi napaka-efficient nila, napaka-bilis,
Ayan, perfect.
No, actually, napakabilis, napakadali, napaka-efficient nila magtrabaho. We only worked with probably mga less than 30 yung staff namin sa Singapore, and everything, the protocols, super safe, sobrang professional lahat. It didn't even feel like work when we were working, and no, actually mas na-enjoy ko nga working in Singapore, less stress, bagong environment, tapos napakadali and so efficient. And siguro kasi madami din kaming preparation na ginawa dito, so mas naging madali yung shoot dun sa Singapore.
So as Kylie said nga, we were about 30 or 40 people, half were Filipinos. Tapos sobrang blessed na nagkasundo yung both sides. Because I mean, you were working on one common goal So everything just went smoothly. Tapos yung sinabi ko nga before dun sa press con, yung advantage, walang traffic. So pagtapos namin, uy tara, kain tayo, uy tara, tulog na tayo. Parang, in that regard, parang relax siya, ganyan.
Mas relax. But how is it working with them po?
Kylie and Pao?
Yeah.
Sobrang okay. I mean, I think I'm a new director and I've been blessed to work with not just talented actors but sobrang dedicated. So could not have asked for any better collaborators in the project.
Ayun lang po. Thank you so much and congratulations. Kylie, ang pretty mo.
Ang pretty mo daw, Miss Kylie. Grabe. Congratulations, Direk, and of course, Kylie Versosa for this amazing and beautiful film. Can I just say na ang ganda nung rapport yung dalawa ni Paolo bilang Bettina and Jared, no? Parang hindi pilit yung mga scenes nyo doon and nakakakilig. First things first, Miss Kylie, how does it feel working with Paolo Avellino? And ano yung after working with him, ano yung na-discover mo sa kanya?
I've always wanted to work with Paolo. Isa siya sa mga artist na gusto ko talagang maka-work kahit nag-start pa ako sa showbiz. Actually, my first movie was with him, Kasal, with Direk Ruel Bayani. And after that, hindi kami nagkatagpo bilang workmates, but this one we were given the chance. Super bait, super professional. Papanoorin mo lang siya, may certain way siya na medyo mysterious, na intriguing at the same way. He's very, very quiet. He's a very serious actor na I admire. Super madali, and work is easy with him. Parang hindi nga kami masyadong nag-uusap off-set, mas on-set na lang, pero mas prefer ko na ganun kasi mas nakaka-focus kami as characters on our own. So it was really nice working with him.
Thank you, Ms. Kylie. And to Direk, correct me if I'm wrong, kayo po yung nagsulat din dito?
Yes.
Yes. Ano po yung, can you give us a little brief, paano yung conceptualization nyo while making this film Elevator?
Parang isang malaking inspiration sa akin yung lolo ko kasi migrant din siya from China here, tapos gumawa ng bagong buhay. So parang yun yung parang isang spirit nung sipag lang na nadala dun sa film. And then number two, yung when me and the Rain family would go to Singapore for the ATF and all that, ang dami ko nakakahalubilang mga Pilipino. And exactly yun, kung ano nakita sa film. Kay tropa silang lahat ng ibang nationalities. Tapos regardless kahit, yun nga, galing kayo sa ibang lugar, you share in this common grind, this common goal to improve yourself, improve your family. So, yun yung ano doon, yun yung malaking inspirasyon.
Kaya pala, sobrang relatable yung group nila doon sa work, no?
I'd like to think na kami yun nila Lino pag kumakain. Uy, kamusta yung kimchi mo?
Very relatable talaga. Congrats, Direk, and congrats, Kylie.
Nandito ulit tayo.
Kakahapon lang kita tayo. So, yun, congratulations po sa mga movie niyo, especially ngayon yung Elevator dahil maganda nga siya, maganda yung napanood namin. So, my question lang po is about, tungkol sa Direk, is question behind the title of Elevator. I know yung setting po niya is Elevator, so baka yun yung naging title. Pero ano po yung naging idea behind it? Bakit yun yung naging decision na maging title ng movie?
Ako talaga, yung subtext ko dyan is Elevator. So, parang yun sana yun, hindi lang nila pinayagan na gawing love talaga. Pero in my head, yun sana siya. Pero yun lang, kasi parang buhay, parang love. May taas, may baba. Importante sumasakay ka, tumataya ka. Tapos kung saan ka dadalhin doon, di ba?
Okay. My second question for you, Derek, ulit, is yung mga characters ba ni Paolo and ni Kylie is sila na talaga yung role doon or nag-audition sila for this role?
Sila. So si Kylie, parang last year pa natin, nung nag-can tayo, we were already building this character. Si Paolo was always there on my Jared list. As in, parang siya nga lang talaga. Nung the Elevator was part of the ATF accelerator pitch. So yung parang pinapresent siya sa mga companies. Si Paolo yung nandun sa deck talaga na we were presenting the whole way through it.
Thank you so much, Derek. And last, my question is for Miss Kylie. For this role po, ano po yung naging preparations niyo and paghahanda niyo? And ano po yung unang naging perception niyo nung binigay sa inyong role? Are you hesitant po ba or kinuha niyo agad yung role?
No, I really wanted the role. Pagkita ko pa lang nung pitch, nung elevator pitch, I really wanted to do it. Then I saw the people who were behind it and everything that they did, so I really wanted to be a part of it. Preparations para dito. Ang maganda kasi kay Direk, very collaborative siya, so hindi lang yung pagsulat niya, pero nagtatanong din siya, what do you think about Bettina? Who do you think she is? So, parang onwards towards the film, parang mas nagiging Kylie na si Bettina. So that's what I love about it. And preparations, ako bilang actor, I really need a lot of preparation. Kailangan ko ng time and space and focus to be on my own space and to have my own process. Kailangan ko talaga ng time. So, yun, I probably need like 1 to 2 months of preparation just to fit into a role.
Thank you so much po, Direk and Miss Kylie. Congratulations po ulit.
Welcome.